for him, for Baba Madama Policarpe Cardinal Pengo, I will try to read my text in English. I hope that I will survive. I beg your patience and your understanding. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Excellence, Yude Tadeus Ruwaishi, the Archbishop of Dar es Salaam, Your Eminence, Your Excellencies, distinguished civil and military authorities, Reverend Fathers and Sisters, brothers and sisters. As the Church in Africa gathers in prayer at the celebration of the life of His Eminence Polycarp Cardinal Pengo, we give thanks to God for a life poured out in faithful service to the gospel and to the society. Shepherd, prophet, and father of communion, he leaves behind a luminous legacy of courage, wisdom, and hope that will continue to inspire the Church in Africa and beyond. Shepherd, theologian, pastor, and prophetic voice, Cardinal Pengo embodied leadership rooted in deep faith and courageous love for God's people. His service as president of SECAM from 207 to 213 coincided with a decision period in the ecclesial and social journey of Africa, one marked by the rapid growth, persistent challenges, and renewed hope. Elected president of SECAM in January 207, here in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, at the conclusion of the 14th plenary assembly, Cardinal Pengo assumed office with humility and strong sense of continuity. His presidency was distinguished by a collegial and inclusive style of leadership that valued the regional episcopal conferences and fostered unity across linguistic, cultural, and political boundaries. Under his guidance, SECAM matured as a truly continental voice, capable of speaking with clarity and moral authority. One of Cardinal Pengo's most enduring contributions was his prophetic advocacy for justice, peace, and the dignity of the human person. He firmly believed that the Church in Africa could not remain silent in the face of injustice, violence, and abuse of power. His courageous 210 appear in Sudan, urging political leaders to respect the will of the people as part of God's plan, resonated far beyond the national borders. Cardinal Pengo provided strong theological and pastoral leadership for evangelization, speaking on behalf of Africa at the 212 Synod of Bishops on the New Evangelization. He recalled the historic call of St. Paul for Africans to the missionaries to themselves. He highlighted small Christian community as the backbone of a renewed evangelizing church, space where faith is lived, shared, and translated in concrete solidarity. A milestone of his presidency was the second plenary assembly held in Accra, Ghana, in 210, marking the organization of 40th anniversary under the theme Self-Reliance, the way forward for the church in Africa. Cardinal Pengo championed a vision of a confident and responsible African church. The trust and esteem of his brothers bishops were evident in his election that same year. A rare affirmation of confidence in his leadership. Cardinal Pengo's intellectual depth, though often expressed through his action, was most clearly demonstrated in his 211 speech at the Pontifical Lateran University in Rome, where he described the church in Africa as a young church, still in the midst of evangelization. He called for responsible stewardship of Africans' natural resources, ecological education, just governance, and the protection of migrants' rights. For Cardinal Pengo, evangelization was inseparable from the defense of human dignity and the promotion of integral development. His legacy endures in the prophetic courage of African bishops and in a vision of the church that is deeply African, fully Catholic, and courageously engaged with the world. May his memory continue to inspire future generations of church leaders to serve with faith, courage, wisdom, and unwavering hope. May he rest in eternal peace.
Thank you